What's going on, everybody? Ian here for Code of Mac, and a couple weeks ago I shared a tip on making Apple News way better. And since then I've actually been using the News app quite a bit more to stay informed about a bunch of different things. From the latest on the pandemic to hot takes about the iPad Pro and new MacBook Air, Apple News has kind of been key in keeping me up to date on what's going on in the world. And as somebody who's been kind of hopelessly intertwined with Twitter as my source of news for the better part of a decade, having a new app come up that's replacing it is definitely a welcome change. And there are a couple reasons for that. First up is the variety. When I'm looking at Apple News, I'm seeing things that are from a variety of sources about a variety of topics instead of only the things from the sites and sources that I follow online. So instead of only hearing one person's opinion about a topic, I might see several opinions about that same topic across different sites, ultimately making me more informed about whatever that topic is. On top of that, in an age of political and social divisiveness, it's important to know the whole story. And by reading information from a bunch of different sources, you're going to be more informed and have a better understanding of the news around you. The second thing I really like about Apple News is the experience of ads. Now, as far as I can tell, there's not a way to get rid of ads in Apple News, and no subscription can buy you out of having ads in Apple News. So it's a matter of the experience you get on Apple News versus what you would see, say, on the open web. On the web, when you read a story, you're going to see ads up and down both sides, interjected into the story, and sometimes even popping up on the top or bottom of the page, making it hard to read the news on the page itself. In Apple News, while you're still seeing ads in many of the stories, they're much more tasteful and far less distracting. A small banner ad here or there as you read through a story, and a couple ads throughout your feed. On top of that, many of the featured stories on Apple News, things that are in the Apple News Spotlight, as well as things from those Apple News Plus subscription publications, are ad-free, making it even better to look at because you're not going to be bombarded with ads from those sources. The third and possibly my favorite thing about Apple News is the fact that it feels very intentional. When I look at social media for my news, a lot of times I sit there and mindlessly scroll, not really looking at what anyone has to say, but instead just hoping that something jumps out or catches my attention. Now, when looking at Apple News, it's more like picking up the newspaper. You're still looking for that distraction, but instead of being the inner thoughts of a friend or celebrity or politician, you're getting something that's informative, informational, or entertaining. Now, ultimately, I can fully understand why people like using RSS readers or social media to get their news, because they can curate the kind of thing they want to see. But at the same time, having that broader picture and a better experience and that intentionality of going somewhere to look at the news is really nice, and it's why I really have been enjoying Apple News lately. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. While you're there, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, hit the notification bell if that's something you're into, and until next time, I'm Ian for Code of Mac. I'll see you in the next one.